on the impeachment of Mr. Donald Trump.
What time? That's probably going on right now.
What's going on? So if we look, there's a live stream on right now. You guys can check that out. We have a live stream here. The impeachment vote. If we bring it up,
impeachment is because there is no reason to believe President Trump won't continue to abuse the power of his office. No reason to believe.
That's a fact. Now,
so they working on they trying to vote on the to impeach Donald Trump right now.
Right. They're trying to work on a vote to impeach him.
Now, have you saw some of the Donald Trump supporters? Have you saw their reaction to what they would say they would do if?
Now let me find that because it's interesting because
they pretty much
we get the bad rap.
War going.
Exactly. As black men, we understand how the world view us, and when something don't go our way, if we get mad and say we gonna fight or get violent, we animals and all of this, right?
Right.
But these white boys that support Trump say, look, if Trump get impeached, if something happened, we gonna start a war. Basically,
that's what they were saying.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
And it's like, how can they walk around? Those are terrorist threats, right?
Right.
How can you say that? If we go on the street right now and say, yo, if I'm standing on the street and I record, hey, if you step on my shoes, I'm gonna blow your head off or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a threat. I might go to jail for that.
Yeah.
But these Trump supporters can get away with whatever. They said if he gets impeached, although he's been terrible, regardless, we're gonna start a war.
Right.
How does that work? I don't understand.
Because those people are a mirror image of our president. They just mirror the president, bro. That's the type of people that he attract. That is who he is. They are who he is. They are the same type of people.
Exactly.
So you see how he was talking about war and all of that. What was that? South Korea. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see how he talks. So what you expect his supporters to be like?
But how can we understand that the president, we understand what he is. We get it. He's not, the elevator don't go all to the top floor. We get it. He's not very smart.
That's an excuse.
It's an excuse.
That's giving him a pass.
I'm not trying to give him a pass. I'm not trying to give him a pass at all. Like
because obviously he's not that crazy. If he the president, he made it all the way there. He knows something. He's not that crazy, so he don't get a pass.
No, we're not giving him no pass.
He just don't give a shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We just calling a spade a spade. He just don't care. We understand what it is. But what is that? What type of message is that sending to the world, to even they kids, to young conservative white kids?
Well, all of this conservative shit is out the window. So
what you mean by that?
Meaning that the Democratic Party or whatever other party that's going against him that wants him impeached, they better turn up. He got in the office by playing the new game, which is going viral, getting views. Ain't nobody in the Democratic Party doing that. They got old shit going on. No, Donald Trump online tweeting. So
you're saying Trump is tapped into the new ways of messaging and communication.
He's tapped into the new wave today. Mm-hmm. He know how to go viral. He's an idiot. You got to understand. He's been on. He had his own show and everything, so he knows how to put on.
Exactly.
He was on what was the show? The Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
Right.
So he knows how to turn it on when the camera's on.
Come on, man. He know what he doing. How you think he got to where he? Come on. He was. People made him so popular.
Yeah.
And when he was running for president, I feel like that's how he became president. He was going viral, saying all kind of shit.
Exactly.
For sure, bro. But I feel like that the old ways of the Democratic Party too, they gotta change their shit up. All that politically correct this and that, and man, look, you better say what it is and say what you really feel.
Yeah, because there's no more rules. It's no more of the old politics. They gotta get with it. They gotta tap in. Because right now I don't feel like none of them could beat Trump.
Who's running for the Democratic Party?
Bernie.
Bernie is too old.
Bernie too old. Yeah. Biden is out of touch. Booker, I don't know if he's still in there, but he's in left field. All these guys can't. I feel like collectively.
Kamala Harris dropped out.
She dropped out. She was terrible too. So it's like all these cats put together. I don't see none of them that can beat Trump.
What's going on with Hillary Clinton?
I mean, we threw her out with Oprah too. Like she's terrible also.
They got to throw Donald Trump out too.
They do, but I don't think.
But where the hell we gonna be left? Who we gonna be left with?
We definitely don't want the vice president because I think he's 10 times worse than Donald Trump. Because I think he's a lot smarter than Trump, but he's a little more devious So if he gets in position of power, it might be a little more hectic, honestly. To be completely honest. What's the vice president's name?
I don't even pay attention to these idiots enough to know his goddamn name.
He's a little more on edge than Trump. And if he gets in there, I think it'll be a little crazy. But he's actually supposed to be. They're gonna make the vote at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it's already going on.
Yes, it is. They debating it. It's right now. I'm looking at it. It's been on for about 3 hours already.
Word.
So they've been at it. They better get this boy out of office. I know that much.
That's a fact. You know what? I was having a conversation this morning. I always had these arguments, man, and I want to get your opinion on it. I said that the other day. I said that a lot of our women, black women particularly, they find this power in doing hoe shit. I'm gonna bust it down for you. Now, when I say doing hoe shit, just things that have been seen to be unethical or things that ladies shouldn't do. It's like our women feel like, we're taking our power back. We're going to do whatever we want to do. And it's cool. And it's power in that. And I understand where they're coming from. Now, we had the most recent example was Lizzo. When she went to the game and did her whole thing, right? A lot of women were defending her, right? And even you.
Right.
You said it's cool. She body positive. She doing her thing. She just wanna be free and can't nobody tell me nothing.
I'm saying, and then on top of that, if you're gonna condemn her, you gotta condemn all of these. I don't care if she was at no damn Laker game, whatever game she was at. I just watched a girl yesterday on the internet playing one-on-one basketball with a man with a thong on.
Yes, playing defense.
Come on, bro.
For what?
You own the internet. Nobody got a problem with that though.
But do you ever see other races of women doing these type of things?
Yeah, I do.
Where?
Sure do. On the internet. They everywhere. All nationalities.
I gotta tap in.
They doing
because
all type
I feel like I
shit.
lock in on our women and it's like, yo.
No, bro.
I'm not saying that
it's not just black women that's doing. Look at all these fake ass foreign chicks that's going around these rappers supposedly be with.
Right.
They all supposedly foreign, right?
Right.
And they all the ratchet hoes and do. Come on, man, stop playing with me.
I understand, but see, I'm concerned about our women, man. Why? They here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a situation. We was talking about P and Miss Lyra Galore.
Yeah.
Right.
What's her nationality?
I'm gonna say she's a black woman, right?
Okay. So I gotta just to prove my point. What's Kim Kardashian nationality?
This is a white girl.
All right, she champion hoe shit. They Armenian, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna call a spade across the board.
Then.
We can't. But I'm saying we can't accept it's a new age we in with the social media and things like that.
Right.
Right. But it's like we can't champion that. Like,
no, I'm not saying champion that, but I'm saying you can't condemn one without the other. That's like saying, you shouldn't be a Crip, but it's cool if you were blood. No, if you condemning gang members, you're gonna have to condemn them both. It's all not. So don't say nothing to nobody if you're not gonna say nothing to them.
I say something to everybody though. I'm gonna call a spade regardless. Truth is true.
Right.
So I feel like the Asian women, the white girls, everybody. I feel like if every time I see you and you shaking ass or you naked or something, you a prostitute in my eyes. You a prostitute.
But remember that old term, it goes back to the term sex sells. Is that gonna ever change? That's probably not gonna ever change.
Check this out. If sex sells, I saw this online, and this is interesting.
It does not necessarily mean actual intercourse.
True, but look, if sex sells, why is prostitution still illegal?
Because they can't tax it. And they can't tax it. That's why.
The only reason prostitution is still legal is because you can't get taxes from it.
I believe so. That's what I believe.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I believe so because you can go to the Bunny Ranch in Las Vegas.
True.
The fuck is that? That's a hoe house.
That's a hoe house.
He running a house full of whores.
Now, if you see a lady, right? We say sex sells. If she's selling sex, are you a prostitute?
If she actually selling sexual intercourse or oral sex,
not selling actual sex, but if every time I see you, you're not clothed, you shaking your ass, if everything about you is sexual, and you building up a platform, which is cool,
right?
It goes both ways, black women, whatever. But if you're selling sex to get further, if you're selling sex to get ahead, are you not a prostitute? That's what I'm saying. If you're selling sex whether it's a podcast or whatever. If you selling sex, every time I see you, you selling sex. Are you not a prostitute? Don't prostitutes sell sex?
Yeah, but how you know that she getting paid from it?
Who?
Whoever you saying.
Oh, okay.
How you know they getting income revenue from what they doing?
Well, if you're attempting to sell sex, are you not a prostitute?
Okay, better question. What if a woman models bikinis for a living? Is she a prostitute?
If a woman models bikinis,
right,
for a living,
yeah, she's in the Victoria's Secret magazine. Are they prostitutes?
By the definition, the definition
of what? Prostitute? Hold on.
If you selling, yeah, what? She's a prostitute also.
Okay, so
I think so. Let me put this back.
So wait a minute. Wait the hell a minute, man. So you saying lingerie models that model for like Victoria's Secret and what's the other places that whatever they got for women? Those women that do that are prostitutes.
It sounds a little harsh when I say it like that. It sounds harsh. It sounds ridiculous because they aren't actually selling sex. They're just modeling, right?
Right.
But they could model sweatshirts. They could model in jogging suits. They could model.
They do that. They model in all types of clothing to show you this what we got, this what we sell, and this how it look on this type of body, or this how this look actually on. So they use these models so the women can see it, and then obviously men are looking at it too, and some women are admiring the body. Men might see it and admire the body. And then that's when us as human beings take it to some sexual shit.
I don't know, man. You got a point.
But I'm not gonna call him no prostitute.
You got a point. I just feel like if you selling sex, regardless of whatever you're doing, if I look on your Instagram and everything
the
is
definition of prostitution, the practice or occupation of engaging in sexual activity with someone for payment. So your definition of prostitution is a little more broad than than
the actual exchange of goods for change.
Right. You just saying
because if you
do some sexual shit for advancement, it's prostitution.
Yes.
Whether it's physical payment or whether it's getting likes or followers or more views or whatever, that's prostitution.
Exactly. And I feel like the definition.
I understand. I can understand what you're saying, though. I understand it clearly.
And the definition of prostitution has to change because the times have changed. You know what I'm saying? These prostitutes ain't walking down the street no more.
The definition now.
It ain't the same. So I'm saying if you selling sex,
prostitution does exist, bro.
It does.
So you can't say those two are the same.
True.
You might be saying one is a step or two behind the other. That's the little homie, this the big homie, or this is, maybe it's a different form of it. But you do have streetwalkers.
It's a fact.
Hookers.
Yeah. Man, let me tell you this one story, man. This was a couple years ago.
Oh, shit.
This is an interesting story.
Don't tell me you picking up hookers.
Oh, no. That ain't for me. That's fact. That ain't for me. That's for our... I ain't gonna say that.
Nigga, you was on Long Beach Boulevard?
No.
Nigga was on Fig.
It's a different story.
Oh, my God.
Now, what I will say, when I used to be a mailman, I used to see a lot of our Mexican brothers and sisters picking up the streetwalkers. I never seen us picking up the streetwalkers.
That's what's going on.
Yeah, I don't never see none of us picking up.
That?
Yeah, I didn't want to be disrespectful to the Mexican brothers and sisters.
The Mexicans be paying for prostitutes. They be this ain't no goddamn secret. How's it this? I'm not disrespecting you. You picking up prostitutes?
Yeah, y'all do it.
Bro, we can see you drop. Stop playing with
I thought it was only me, but when I was a mailman over there off of Figueroa in like 68th, I believe.
Bro,
man,
come on, man. I used to have to drive. I used to take the route around over there late at night when I'd be getting off the freeway coming from the skating ring to get home and shit.
Yeah.
Man, it's all Mexicans picking up hoes.
That's a fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah. That's a fact.
That's a fact. For sure.
And please, to our Mexican brothers and sisters, man, if y'all got a different opinion or something, you could tap in, let us know. If we know something different.
You gotta pay for it. That's what you gotta do. But I'm not finna do it.
But I had a situation, man.
You niggas better stack y'all money and stop paying for that shit.
Hey, man,
nigga, go do something else.
Some people say that's a better way to do it, as opposed to getting caught up in relationships and taking people out and all that. I've heard rich people, rich white men, whatever, say, man, when you building and you trying to focus, anytime you want some vagina, just go pay for it. And it's easier.
Then don't have a girl.
Yeah, they say it's easier. You can focus more, and when you want it, you just go get what you need, and then you can get back to what you're doing.
So how you live a life without like having? You don't have no home, girls, no nothing. Like you just got niggas around you all the time until you need to have sex.
That sounds a little weird.
Yeah,
sounds a little weird.
That's some weird ass shit.
Yeah, man. But going back to the prostitution story, man, I remember I was driving Lyft probably about 3 years ago.
You a gigolo, my nigga? You know what you want to tell me?
No.
This nigga, dude's bigger.
You feel me? Nah. Hold up.
Nigga.
So I'm driving Lyft, man. I'm actually around Western.
You was
Western
driving Lyft, or you was a mailman? This something different.
Yeah. This something different.
Yeah.
So when I was a mailman, I used to see the prostitutes, whatever, speak to them, interact with them, things like that.
This nigga pimping.
But
he trying to crack something.
You know, see, she can help me deliver some of my mail or something. We can work it out. But
this nigga.
I'm driving Lyft one day, man. It's like the evening time. The sun is going down. Yeah. I'm around like Western and where am I at? Like Western and let's say like Western and Florence, around that area. Right. Somewhere around there is like a hotel. Right. So I get the Bing and I'm pulling up around the back of the hotel. And I couldn't tell it was a hotel from the side I was coming from.
Right.
So it tells me to pull up and pull inside of the parking lot. So I pull inside of the parking lot. Mm-hmm. And once I pull in, I see this guy open the door. Yeah. He opens the door, looks out the door. Okay, close the door. Then a girl comes out. She got like this long. She comes out. She has a long, like a button-up shirt on. Right. Black girl, little skinny black girl comes out, long button-up shirt. And she's walking to the car. She leaves out the room. And I'm looking at her. Looks like she don't have on no... It looked like she just got a shirt on. But I'm like, nah, she got some clothes on.
Yeah.
So she comes to get in the car. She sits down in the car and, what's going on, how, little speak, turn around, I'm driving. She said, hey, before you go to my destination, it was probably like 5 minutes away. She said, I need you to stop at this 7-Eleven right here on the corner. Yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. So we pull up in the 7-Eleven. The whole time I'm thinking like, damn, it didn't look like she had on no pants.
Yeah.
But, maybe I'm tripping.
Run out there 7-Eleven, get some condoms or something and go back.
So she like pull up in the 7-Eleven, right? Yeah. I pull up in 7-Eleven, I back up.
Ain't she supposed to add that on her route though?
She's supposed to.
And live, yeah.
She's supposed to, but it's late, it's dark. I'm like, okay, I got you. I'll take you here before I drop you off. She jumps out the car with no urgency or nothing, bro. She jumps out the car, walks into 7-Eleven. I turn around, I catch her in the rear view. This girl don't have on no pants, no panties. No pants, nothing. She just got on a white shirt, a button-up shirt.
So she had her pure ass.
It was
on your
pure.
Seat.
So the next thing was look at my seat. I look at the seat, and there's no stains or nothing, but it's just
whole ass. Wait a minute.
Listen to me. I had never seen nothing like this.
You had prostitute gluteus maximus on your seat, brother.
Hey, that's a fact.
Nigga, that's you should have sanitized the whole car. You should have put the car in the bathtub, then put the tub in the tub.
That's a fact. So
what the? So you probably got. Man,
I'm tripping for a minute.
Probably got bed bugs, everything,
all kind of stuff, right? Tripping.
Got prostitute booty in his car.
So I'm start to see. I'm still thinking I'm tripping. Like, nah, this girl is not walking because she's shopping. She didn't go in 7-Eleven to get nothing. She's like going down the aisles. Yeah. I start to see a gang of Mexicans start coming into the 7-Eleven. I talk about parking. It's a gang of people start pulling up. Yeah. And I'm like, what's going on? I'm looking around. The girl is in the 7-Eleven shopping, bro. Like, no urgency, nothing. Yeah. She walk out. She got a coffee. She got some snacks. She got some chips. And she just walked and calmly sits in the car again, right? Yeah. So I'm like,
you gotta go get some drawers.
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
what's up with you?
I'm like, you want a jacket or something? I got some extra pants and some sweats, anything. She started laughing at me, bro. Yeah. She said, nigga, I don't need no pants. I'm about to go to work. And I was like, what?
You dropping off prostitute?
Man, I dropped her off on the corner, bro. Her address, it was an address that was like across the street. She's like, this is cool right here. She got out with her stuff and just walked down the street on Western, bro. And I was just like, damn. For me,
police probably thought you was a pimp.
They probably did. But it was like, it it kind of shook me a bit because like man, there's somebody's daughter out here, and it's like man, she's in my car without no panties on, I had never seen nobody.
She left ass on your seat.
She definitely left some ass on my seat, but it was like man, what can get a woman to that point though? To like where's the men at in her life? Like why is she out?
I don't think it always got something to do with the men in your life. I think it got something to do with the choices you make.
But I think it do got something to do with the men in your life. Because if she was loved and she was brought up around love, she wouldn't be out bare assed on Western.
See me, I thought I was a pimp for like 6 months.
You thought you was a pimp?
Yeah.
How did that work out?
I never had a hoe, so it didn't work.
You can't be no pimp without no hoe, man.
Exactly. I changed my name to Broless, so I had to retire. I hung my jersey up.
Yeah, hang it up.
You feel me? Bro?
You must have been playing for the Warriors when you was pimping.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hell no,
nigga. But
it's interesting, man.
It could be a number of things, a number of reasons. Sometimes you got prostitutes that come from, that was birthed from,
that came from prostitution,
and a pimp. Now you to drive a woman to that point, I don't know. It could be different reasons. It could be different things. Ain't no telling, man. There's no telling. The shit could have been fucked up at home. Then the child ran away and they start finding ways to make money and they start doing this way and they started doing it that way. Or it could be, like you said, a lack of a father and or just a father not, giving his daughter the game and having that relationship with his daughter so he can talk to her and let her know what to watch out for. And she get out there and find that in another man, which finesse her and trick her and fandangle her into doing that.
Exactly.
But at the same time, you do got a lot of women that don't listen, and some women got to learn on their own. So you can give certain kids all the game you want, but that don't mean they gonna follow it.
That's real.
You just, I guess, as a parent, you just hope and pray that they listen to what you say and take heed to what you say. But
that's a fact.
You can't. You know what I'm saying?
You can't make them go the right route.
No.
Yeah.
I don't care how many ass whippings you give a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's real. And a lot of times you see, like, I know, for example, like when we was in high school, a lot of the women, we went to King Drew, so a lot of the girls were super pretty, all of whatever the case was, but we wasn't up to their speed. They was talking to cats that was already out of school and driving cars and pulling up after school. Not all of them, but the super fast ones, right? Yeah. And it's like you can see that could be a
fuck they talking about. I've been on that speed. They playing with me out here.
Well, I didn't have no Monte Carlo on 24 or nothing like that. You feel me? But some of them girls you can see going for older men. They get finessed, they get wrapped up, and then those would be some of the women that get wrapped up in the long run, because you get with a man who can just talk circles around you, and you wrapped up. You too young.
It's manipulation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why they say you're supposed to date at a certain age, and you're supposed to date people around your age, because y'all equal. Y'all mindset is the same. Y'all on the same. Y'all got much more in common than. But I never understood why an old nigga want to date a young girl anyway.
It don't seem appealing. Like, I don't want nothing from a young girl.
Right. No,
I feel like she can't do nothing from, like, nah.
But think about this. Look how crazy this is. On the flip side, how many underage girls you think look at these rappers and be like, oh my God, I love him. He looks so good. Is that okay?
Is it okay for them to be attracted to the rappers?
Okay, you 15, a young girl these young girls attracted to these women, these men that are over 18.
Right. It's not okay.
What is that? Is that
it's just natural though. It's just nature.
So it's nature to be attracted to people that's older than you, or just being attracted to somebody you feel that look good.
Yeah, just somebody who you see on TV, like somebody who's around. Like when we was growing up, you naturally was attracted to the women that was, Maya or whoever the woman was that you liked when you was growing up.
Maya.
I don't really like them that light skin like that. I like